Hello humans, non-humans, and the undead, my name is Makituna, and welcome to another episode of Mods and Buildings. Now, you may be wondering a few things. One, why am I doing another Mods and Buildings when the last in-between episode was Mods and Buildings? And two, why I have been gone for a month? And I have answers for both in this video. The first one is, I'm doing Mods and Buildings because this one is not pre-recorded. I was originally going to upload a Stardew Valley episode that was already pre-recorded, but then I reached 400 subscribers, which everyone who subscribed, thank you very much. I very much appreciate it. It means a lot when you press the red subscribe button and subscribe to this channel because it means what I'm doing. There are people who like it, which is making me very happy. And the second thing, I've been gone for a month because honestly, is life has been crazy, and I wanted to notify, but I didn't even expect this. So next time I'm going to be gone for like a month, I'm going to notify beforehand. I'm probably going to try and use the scheduling option for YouTube because there's a option to schedule an upload. So if I know I'm going to be gone for a long time, I'm going to try and like pre-record videos and upload them with this schedule option. Not sure how good it is, but I'll find out, I guess. But I'll try to like go back to my normal weekly schedule. Now, today we have a few things we need to do. One of them is Roads Part 2, I'll call it, because last time I think was also named Roads. I don't remember extremely, but it will be like an episode more about the roads, like sidewalks, which I'll show you in a bit. The uh, parking lot, and like two different pathways for parks. Which one is a bridge, the other one is a pathway like a normal pathway. This area there will be a park, mostly because I really like the idea of there being a park. This one is going to be the parking lot. I'm gonna show you those two when I get to them, and I think, yeah, you can see here this is going to be a sidewalk. So let's start with here, and I'm going to start with explaining a bit, then I'm going to uh, build a bit to show you what I do, and while I'm building a bit, I'm going to also explain some stuff because I need to do some like announcements and bringing up ideas for the 400 subscriber special. So let's start with the parking lot since I'm already here. When planning out the parking lot, we need to make sure that there is one, enough space for everything to be put in. You need to like plan ahead because you need places for the cars to go in and out without there being created too much traffic, like inside the parking lot, because it can be annoying. And you need to plan also uh, how you want everything to go in and out because for now this will be the what will symbolize, let's, where people need to like drive, where is a pathway and where not to park, because you may think it's obvious for people to know where to park, but some people, it, I saw someone say it once, I have no idea where, but honestly I agree with that. Common sense is no longer as common. But that's a joke. So basically, when you plan it out, you need to do it according to your roads. Now, my roads are planned out as if the cars are 3 blocks wide and whatever length of the car, because honestly, you can't really tell from roads. But I decided like the standard car will be like 4x3. So this will also be the space for the parking lot. A 4x3, each space will be like that, and for the side, you just need to do it according to the lines, the outline of the road, of the parking lot. In the middle, you'll just put it by like a 9 block across, and you'll decide, oh, this will be like here. Looks a bit like a spine, a spine. So yeah, I'll describe it as a spine, I guess. So Um, as you saw me before, the lines here will be similar to the lines on the roads if you didn't see the last episode. I explained there how to build the roads, and I also explained what blocks I use. You can also see what blocks I use on the right hand corner, if you can see that area, because it says the name of the block that I'm currently holding. So yeah, this is how you do the dividing part, which is a 3 and then a 2 gap. And for the side, for the middle first, because that's what I'm going to do. Like, you count from the last parking spot, 1, 2, 3. Then you take 1 in account for the dividing line, 1, 2, 3. Then you do, as I said, I think I said it. You count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which here will also be the middle one. So let's take the middle, go all the way here until we sort of see the line of the other one match up. As you can see, this is where it kind of matches up. I'll do like 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and fill it up. Now, a fair warning, if you're trying to build your own map, you'll need, like, to understand that sometimes the mouse and like the sensors on the mouse would probably get stuck. I'm pretty much assuming this is what's happening to me, because the amount of times my mouse like double clicked without me double clicking because of the after I build a lot, it's a lot of times. So this is how you do the middle one. As you can see, it's pretty simple. The marking roads aren't that difficult, in my opinion at least. Different people with different difficulties. Now here you're just like counting 1, 2, 3, taking in account the place, 1, 2, 3, and then you look here. Now if I don't have a lot of space, which in this case I don't, I'm going to just like take from here, go 1, 2, 3, then I'm going to build 4 blocks. Now I'm not sure, I didn't think I planned the length of it as much as I planned the width, because I wanted it to be divided by 3 so I can build it normally, but I guess it's not that good. I don't want to take the entire episode on me building just the parking lot, so let's get to the other side and build the roads. Now, for the roads, I'm going to use andesite. I think that's how you pronounce it. And as you see here, you do a 3 blocks wide, because if the cars are going to be 3 blocks wide, then I guess so are the roads. So are the sidewalks. Now, that's so like people can walk. Now, usually cars are bigger than people, so the sidewalk is going to be smaller than the road. So for the road, I'm going to take into account, I'm using the blocks of the roads just to, I can fix like any place where I think it's not going to fit with the road beforehand, which I just like put on a block and put it as normal. Now here, I want to do a stair down because it's going to start going down and I don't want too much place to take, too much space for those areas. Now I'm using stone slabs, which I think in this texture pack look really cool. So we're going to do the stone slabs of 3 by 3 and then go and take the andesite and take this area. Now you're going to do that for the entire place. Now where you put the outline of the road is where you're going to take stone slabs and put them on the side. And the reason why you want a space between the stone slabs and what you have like in the grass or like andesite or whatever block you choose to put is so you can like hide it Also, so if I like put the stone slab here, then I can just like get out easily. Here's like sort of doing a divide so people won't like fall into the road. Now, might sound weird, but you need to take into account that it needs to seem like people are actually living here. And if you have like more experience with building and you know how to plan this out better than I do, you would probably know this like a better planning strategy. But if you're here, you're probably just want to know some stuff. Now, I'm not claiming to be an expert. I'm pretty sure I mentioned it also in the last episode. But I'm just building and showing you how to build from my own experiences, which are somewhat many. Now we're going to... Wow, why did I move here? I do stuff when I don't notice stuff. In this area, this is how you build it. As I showed you, this is the start. I'll continue a lot of those off screen because by the time the next episode of Bots and Buildings will be up, I probably have time to finish most of the sidewalks. For entrances, you need to take into account you don't want it to seem too much like the building is out of proportion, so I would recommend to do the entrance on the lowest part of the sidewalk, like for the building, because different buildings would have different lower spots. But now we're going to move into the next block, and the next like part, which is the parks, which here you see the start of a bridge for the park, which I can show you in a bit, like the end product of it, and the start of the sidewalk, which this is how it will kind of look like. Or you see the concrete powder, it will become those paths, and where you see like wool, like for example there, it's going to become, or like far off there, it's going to become bridges. And no, the bridges can be either on ravines or like rivers here. So for the bridge, I'm using oak wood stuff like oak stairs, oak planks, oak, and a fence. Now let's take this side as an example of what we need to do. Now you take you do 2 levels of the oak, one on the surface more and one more under the water, or you can just do 2 layers above the water, depending on the landscape you use. Then the oak would be used as support beams, and the stairs would not only be used for like getting on the bridge, but also like on the side. So for the side, we're going to do upside down stairs all across this side of the bridge, since the other side I already did. Now the bridge itself is easy. It's just like blocks, like you just put the blocks all across. You don't do like any fancy design, no need to plan. I prefer the park pathways to be thicker than the normal pathways because it's probably more people like walking in a leisurely time, and you don't need to go through a lot of people, and it makes it more spacey and more refreshing in my opinion. For the oak fence, I'm going to try and do a railing similar to this, and while that, I'm going to do a few announcements. One, since we reached 400 subscriber specials, I am starting to run out of ideas, because since if you're following my channel for a while, or if you just look in my channel page, you would know I'm doing for each 100 subscribers that amount of subscriber special. Now, it might not seem like a lot considering I'm at 400 now, so it's like the 4th one I'm doing. But like for the 200 subscribers, I did for the 100 subscribers, I did a drawing, but my drawing pad is like gone, so I can't do a drawing anymore. I'm trying to work on getting a new drawing pad. And 200 subscriber special, I started the roleplay of Children's of the World, which It's such a long time ago, honestly. I we're in episode like 9 or 8. I'm not sure. But it's been a while. 300 subscribers. I did this, the mods and buildings, which now we reached 400 subscribers through like the 2 months I didn't upload, like since the last upload, which also no, it was a lot longer than that, but that's for a different point. Now, after we finish this area, like the fences, I'm going to try and do the support beams, which are just like the oak plant, the oak wood, as the same spot as I did it here. You need to learn how to space it so it won't be like too cluttered or too far apart, so it won't look like it's supporting anything. But while I'm doing this, I'm going back to explaining what my idea for this 400 subscriber special was going to be. Now, as someone whose first roleplay episode on this channel is like from a year from now, it's been a year since my first Light of Magic episode, which is honestly kind of crazy since it's been so long and I didn't like realize how long it's been since I did the first episode, and it's crazy for me to think about it. And everyone who's subscribed from like that it's crazy and it's wonderful, and I absolutely love every one of you who decided to subscribe for this channel and bring us to 400 subscribers. But yeah, so I thought if I did the roleplay for like this roleplay for so long, why not do like things I learned from like doing roleplays, like tips that I can give anyone who's want to try and start doing roleplays, and with somewhat of a budget, I'll call it. So before I'm going to continue explaining that idea, we're going to set the day to daytime, and I'm going to explain to you what I'm doing with the paths. As I said, I prefer the pathways to be like thicker than the normal sidewalks, and I'm going to also do them 5 blocks wide. Now you're going to use, I prefer doing it a different block than the sidewalks to give it a different vibe. So right now I'm going to slightly turn. So I'm going to do that. For each turn that you do, I would recommend doing like 4 or 5 rows of blocks before you actually turn again. So you see, like here, I'm going to, and then I need to turn again. So 1, 2, 3, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then a few more rows. Now, if I want to bring it up, I bring up the block and then to a row of slabs next to it. Now, I prefer to use 2 blocks that a slab and a block that look almost exactly the same or the same, so it will make it smoother. Now, continuation from my idea of the 400 subscriber special is, for example, how to pick the mods that you're going to use, as well as like stuff that I learned about a few of the mods that I use for my own roleplays, and stuff that I learned in terms of sound quality, things that you can do if you don't have like a big budget. Now, if you're wondering what I mean by a big budget, is I wanted to do once a roleplay, and when I look at a lot of the roleplays that I see now in Minecraft, a lot of them are either animations or with a lot of people as actors. I'm using the custom NPC mod for my characters, and well, not a lot of people would have the sources to create a server, to find the people to act for it, and like put all the mods, and like not a lot of people understanding that. I try to build a server, but I also realized a lot of the servers that I can try and build would either crash my computer or cost a lot of money. So if you want me to do like tips for people who want to do a roleplay on, call it a budget, then comment down below that you want that. If you have other suggestions, comment them down below so I can either do them for the 400 subscriber special or whatever subscriber special that will come next. Now, the other announcement is concerning more this map. Since I didn't get any suggestions, I decided, oh, I'm going to like give options for what to do, or like, because I realized in the last episode I forgot to name the areas, something I said I'll do at the start of the episode, yet I didn't. Now, I'm going to give you 2 areas today, which one is going to be the parking lot, because there's a lot of space here and I can do something here, which, like a mall or school, something that will need a big parking lot. Now the other area I'll call forest or woods, whatever you will comment, I'll understand it. You're talking about this area as long as you're not seeing the parking lot, which will be either inside this kind of circle here, inside this area, or next to the woods here, more close to the mountains. Now, because this map is going to turn into one of the other roleplays I'm going to do on this channel the moment we finish this map, which is going to take a while. I'm saying that already as a warning. I will bring up some stuff that I need, like I think will be necessary. Like, I could do this a mall or a school. There, a mall or a school. So whoever comments most, whatever I get suggestions most, will be what I build next. If I don't get any suggestions by next episode, I'm going to do a mods episode, which will be covering one of the mods that I have, which will probably be the custom NPC mod, and like how I use it. And there are people who have a lot more explanations, but I'll give you what I know, what I use. And so yeah, so for next episode, comment down below whether you want the woods to turn into a mall or a school, and if you want the parking lot to turn into a mall or a school, because those 2 areas I think will be very good for this place. And by the next episode I'll try and get more of stuff to path down, at least the park one and this parking lot. The pathway is in the sidewalks of the city itself. Because of the amount of roads, I'm not sure I will finish. Also, for anyone who has been wondering about my schedule, because the amount of times I said I'll say what my schedule is and have yet to do so is immense. But what is going to be the schedule is going to be 1 week the Children's of the World, the week after that the Light of Magic, then the week after that Mods and Buildings, Stardew Valley, Hypixel mini games like Bed Wars or Sky Wars, and Survival Series, which I haven't uploaded the Survival Series for a while, mostly because there were so many updates in Minecraft. Like, there's a 1.19 update now, and I didn't get to record it a lot, so I'm going to open a new world for the Survival Series, hopefully more fast-paced, get more achievements done quicker, and also explore the new updates, because I started the series when it was like in 1.16 update, so yeah, it's been a few updates from then. So again, comment down below what you want me to build next. I'll probably do the next episode as a mod, and if I don't get any suggestions. And anyway, comment down below if you have any suggestions for a 400 subscriber special, other videos. If you just want to say hi, I would try and respond more to more to comments. And yeah, I usually like the comment unless I see that the comment seems a bit out of place. Like, I saw comments that confused me. Some of them could be translation, because some of them were not English, but who knows. Try and comment down below. I will try and answer it to the best of my ability. If you're commenting on the roleplay videos and I'm like a theory and I'm not really answering, it's because I have no idea how to answer that without accidentally spoiling stuff. So thank you all for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. Like if you did, subscribe if you want to watch more. I have a two roleplay series for now. Hopefully more in the future if we're finishing this map anytime soon. And thank you everyone for watching. I hope to see you all next time. Bye!